Hey, what's going on, boys? So patch 8.3 has finally dropped. With it, also Swain's reworked, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a patch 8.3 mid lane tier list rundown, just showing what mid lanes are going to excel on the current patch in SoloQ. So as always, we have a color key down the bottom there for the mechanical difficulty of the champion. Red for difficult, around about 50 or more games to learn. Blue for moderate, around about 25, and green for simple. Just about 10 games before you can start popping off things like the Any, things like the Kale, the Karma. So jumping into my S tier mid laners, you got Asol, Katarina, Zoe, Twisted Fate, Vladimir, and Talia. Now the three roamers, Asol, TF, and Talia, are just perfect for SoloQ right now. A lot of the lane bullies really do struggle to get you out of lane and kind of harass you down. You got the duelers, you got Katarina, Vladimir, perfect for lower elos to just steamroll the circus that is just like low elo team fighting. It always happens, always breaks out. And then you've got Zoe, who's just everything in one little package, and the nerfs really didn't do anything. She's still broken as fuck, so if you can play Zoe, spam her over 8.3, there's probably going to be more nerfs to come. Now jumping down to my A tier mid laners, you got a couple of mids who have slipped from S to A. You've got the Malz, Azir, Cassiopeia. The Malzahar just continuously receiving nerfs, also the Unsealed Spellbook nerf. It definitely has not helped his win rate. It's plummeted below 50%. In saying that, he's still a great pick for people looking to pick up an easy champion, but he's not the SoloQ destroyer that he once was. Azir, of course, cooldown increased on the Q. You can't really bull out your opponents that much early on anymore, especially with the minion aggro changes. Cassio and Kassadin were also hit by the minion aggro changes. It just makes it much harder to bully out these mid lane counter picks early on, which is why their kits were so good. Now jumping down to my B tier mid laners, you may see Swain, the reworked champion. Now, I thought this champion's either going to be absolute god tier or garbage tier. I think he's actually sitting right in the middle. I think he's better than some champions, but definitely lackluster compared to some of those S tier mids. I don't understand why you want to pick Swain over something like a Vladimir. It doesn't really make sense. Vladimir's kit just seems much better. And then of course, like picking this short range carry into things like Zoe, into things like Twisted Fate, who's going to be moving across the map, you're just going to get dominated and you're not going to be able to keep up. A couple of other champions in my B tier list. I think that Echo is actually pretty strong right now with the attack speed buffs. You've got Vel'Koz, also very strong. Brand, team fighting is great. And actually Diana. I think Diana is sleeper, very strong, especially in lower elos where people don't really respect her all-ins. Now lastly, you've got the C tier mid laners. Now these champions kits are mostly inferior to the higher tier mids on the list. You've got champions like Any, Karma, Lux, Ari. There's just simply better champions, but if you do want to main them, you can main them, you can get a good win rate and climb SoloQ. You've got Victor, who received a buff. It wasn't enough. It's not going to make him a good mid laner at the moment. But on 8.4, where the Lost Chapter is going to be more expensive, maybe you'll see some more Victor play. So that's it for my mid lane tier list rundown, guys. I hope you've enjoyed and I hope it's helped you pick your champions for patch 8.3.